Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is محمودسعيد. I'm an Egyptian immigrant to the United States since 1997. I allow myself to speak about immigration to this country because I have a lot of experience. I'm not a lawyer, so don't take everything I say as formal advice, but I'm here to share my experience so anybody who dreams of immigrating to this country can benefit from my journey. I'm gonna do my best to keep this episode as short as possible. So what is the story of the visa to the United States for $300? It's very simple. I'm recording from a soccer field for a reason. As we approach the Qatar World Cup for this year, 2022, which starts in November and ends early December, I'm thinking about the World Cup in the United States for the year 2026. The exact dates have been published on the FIFA website, which is end of June to beginning of July. So you can prepare from now. You don't have to wait. I know you're thinking that it may be too early. We're 4 years away. But listen, luck favors the prepared. Always remember this. You can start preparing from now until that day comes so that you guarantee yourself the best opportunity to reach your goal and achieve your dream. First, I'm gonna tell you the facts. Then we're gonna talk about what you need to do and more importantly, what you do not need to do. Okay, the facts are on the FIFA website. 2.5 million tickets have been sold for the World Cup of 2022 in Qatar, which gives us an idea about how many tickets are going to be sold for the next World Cup. This year's World Cup has 36 nations. The next one is going to have 48 nations. 9 countries from Africa will qualify. So all my Middle Eastern friends, you have a very good chance for your country to qualify for the next World Cup. So you can imagine millions and millions of tourist visas are going to be issued for countries from all over the world for people to come watch the games. 11 cities are going to host matches here in the United States. Also, please note that Canada is also hosting some games, about 10 games. Mexico, along with the United States, is also hosting. So as you make your plan, just make a note of this fact that there is 11 cities, including New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Dallas, Los Angeles, Miami, and others that are already listed on the FIFA website, along with Vancouver and Toronto from Canada and Mexico City and 2 other cities from Mexico. Okay, another fact states that the FIFA required all the countries that competed for the right to organize the World Cup for 2026 to ensure no discrimination in issuance of visa for fans from all over the world. This came about around the time when President Trump issued the ban on some Muslim countries. So the FIFA wanted to ensure that there will be no discrimination. And that's the key. Your chance of getting a tourist visa to attend one of the games for your country, if you have a ticket, and we'll come back to this point later on in the video, you are not going to be discriminated against. If you're a true fan, you want to see your country play, your chances of getting the tourist visa will be really, really high. Tickets for the games will be available towards the end of 2025. This is the time that you will be observing the official website for the FIFA to be able to purchase your tickets. This is the only website where you are guaranteed, if you pay money, that you are going to get a ticket. So please be careful with scammers out there that will plan on selling you fake tickets. This is the only website that you need to be watching for. Tickets are going to be around $300. That is the title of the video. Those $300 can buy you a ticket to one of the games for your country. Like I said, Africa has 9 spots in 2026 World Cup. So best of luck to all the Middle Eastern countries and people from all over the world. We want people to achieve their dreams from all over the world. Okay, now that we know the facts, what do I need to do? What is my advice for people? What are the key points that you have to start working on so that you can be ready when the time comes? Number 1, learn the language. It's very straightforward. I'm not going to harp on it too much, but if you don't speak English, please start learning now. Number 2, save money. You have 4 years to save a couple of $1,000s that can help finance your trip to the United States. Number 3, have a credit card or a bank card that you can use when the FIFA website opens for the sale of tickets, that you can very quickly purchase a ticket ticket for your country's game. Number 4, plan your itinerary from now. Let's say your country is going to be playing in a certain American city. You can find the hotel, find the flights, plan your tour around the city that you're going to be going to, the attractions that you're going to be visiting. Let's say you're going to spend a week or two before and after the date of the game. So plan your itinerary, know exactly how is your day-to-day going to be, and be ready with that information when you apply for the visa at the embassy. And if you're blessed with some extra cash, go to the Paris Olympics in 2024. In 2 years' time, there will be the Olympics events in Paris. So you can make a trip out there to show on your passport that you're very excited about sports event, about seeing your country represented in the Olympics, and that will help you during your interview at the embassy. And finally, no worries, even if you don't get the visa for whatever reason, and the chances should be very, very slim that you don't get it, but even if you don't get it, you are not going to lose the money that you paid for the ticket, because the FIFA website allows you to put your tickets back for resale for whatever reason. Maybe you change your mind, maybe you weren't able to get the visa on your passport, so you can put your tickets back for sale and they will sell it for you and give you your money back guaranteed. That's no problem at all. You're not going to lose any money on this plan. The flights and the hotel and everything else can be refunded. You can book it, but you can get your money back guaranteed if you don't get the visa. Now let's talk about what you are not going to do. You are not going to stay 1 day over the duration that is stamped on your passport when you enter the United States, okay? No plans of overstaying your welcome here. No, you are gonna have other plans to extend your stay if possible, legally. You are not going to continue living in the United States illegally, okay? We don't need illegal immigration. I want you to have the best chance to succeed and achieve your dreams. If you are in the United States illegally, you won't be able to see your family. When your mom or dad or anybody gets sick, you won't be able to leave to go see them or say goodbye to them. You are not going to be able to work legally. You are going to be forced to work for cash, okay? People are going to abuse you. You're gonna have such a hard time working because you don't have the right documentation. You don't have social security number, so on and so forth. You are not gonna be able to get the right medical treatment. God forbid something happens to you because you're illegal. Okay, you won't be able to have a bank account. You won't be able to take a loan to buy a house or buy a car or start a business, or even if you have kids who want to go to college, you're gonna have such a hard time pursuing your life and achieving your dreams if you're illegal in this country. And don't think that you're gonna come here and find a wife and get married and get your papers this way. Nobody will ever marry you if you are illegal in this country, because they know that you are after the legal status. There is no way, let me say it again, there is no way that a girl will fall in love with you and agree to marry you if you don't have proper documentation and if you are not legally present in the United States. So don't ruin your future, okay? Even if you cannot find a way to extend your stay, go back and let's plan again. Let's think of something else. Let's find other ways to pursue your dreams. It doesn't have to be this country. Maybe this country is not meant for you, okay? So what you are not going to do is overstay your welcome. You are not coming here to be an illegal immigrant. Okay, so what are my options if you don't want me to be an illegal immigrant? What am I supposed to do? You are going to get a stamp on your passport upon entry to this country that tells you you can stay for 30 days, 3 months, 6 months, whatever they give you in the airport. There are legal ways to extend your stay on a B2 visa without breaking the law. This will be the first thing that you're going to investigate. See what are the forms that are required to be filed with the USCIS to extend your I-94 legally. Then you're going to pursue education, changing your status from B2 visa to an F1 or M1, something that you're going to study within the United States, like even the English language. There are so many schools, ESL schools, that can give you I-20s to change your status. I put so many videos on how I changed my own status from B2 to F1, so you can do the same. You can be ready with your communication with the colleges to know exactly which school you're gonna go to once you get to the city that the game is going to be played in, and you're gonna visit the school and start the process to get you the approved I-20 so that you can file the proper applications to change your status. What else can I do? So many of you have money already, but they don't know how to enter the United States. If you have money, you can start a business. You can change your status from within the United States, from the B2 visa that you acquired to watch the game, to an E2 visa, an investment visa, which allows you to stay legally for 2 years. And then there are ways after that for you to obtain your green card. You could also apply for a change of status to an H-1B if you're in contact with a company that is willing to sponsor you. This could be a company that one of your friends or family work for, that they are willing to help you extend your stay in the United States and sponsor you for one of the hundreds of thousands of visas that are issued every year for H-1B candidates. So my point is this: you can plan and be ready for your next steps from now, okay? So think, I'm going to get this B2 visa, enter the United States, and then what am I gonna do next? You can start mapping out your future after that based on this $300 football ticket, or as they call it in this country, soccer, and this can change your whole future. This is it. Best of luck to your country in qualifying for the World Cup 2026. Those qualifications are going to happen over the course of 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.